morning class. So in the previous lectures we had discussed about substitution method and elimination method of solving a pair of linear equation. Now today we are going to discuss about cross multiplication method of solving a linear equation. In your NCERT book exercise 3.5 question number 1 says, which of the following pair of linear equations has unique solution, no solution or infinitely many solutions? In case there is a unique solution, find it by using cross multiplication method. So if you remember, in the first lecture we had discussed about conditions of solutions. A1 upon A2 not equals to B1 upon B2, that was unique solution. A1 upon A2 equals to B1 upon B2 equals to C1 upon C2, that was infinitely many solutions. And when A1 upon A2 equals to B1 upon B2 but it is not equals to C1 upon C2, we say it has no solution. The same way we have to check the condition first and then solve the rest of the questions. For example, if we talk about exercise 3.5, first question, you will find 4 parts over there. Take a look at the first part. X minus 3y minus 3 equals to 0. 3x minus 9y minus 2 equals to 0. Exercise 3.5, first question, first part. X minus 3y minus 3 equals to 0 and 3x minus 9y minus 2 equals to 0. Both these are in the standard form. A1 into x plus B1 into y plus C2 equals to 0. A1 into x plus B2y plus C2 equals to 0. If we compare it, on comparing with standard form, A1 is 1, A2 is 3 coefficient of x, B1 is minus 3, B2 is minus 9 and C1 is minus 3, C2 is equals to minus 2. So what do we see? A1 upon A2 is equals to 1 by 3. B1 upon B2 is equals to minus 3 upon minus 9, that is again 1 by 3. And C1 upon C2 is equals to minus 3 by minus 2, that is 3 by 2. So we can see A1 upon A2 is equals to B1 upon B2, but it is not equals to C1 upon C2. So the condition represented is no solution. Therefore, the equation has no solution. We cannot solve this equation with the help of any of the algebraic methods. If we draw the graph for the same, then we will have two parallel lines as it was discussed in the very first topic of this chapter. So further we are not going to move. Same kind of question is question number 3. If you take a look, 3x minus 5y equals to 20, 6x minus 10y equals to 40. So, what do we get? Again same, A1 upon A2, 3 by 6. B1 upon B2, minus 5 by minus 10, that is again 1 by 2. And C1 upon C2, minus 20 by minus 40, that is again 1 by 2. All three are same. So, it has infinitely many solutions. That is, I am talking about question number 1, third part. So, we are not going to solve these two parts. We are going to solve the second or the fourth, because he says find the solution using cross multiplication if they have unique solution. Take a look at the fourth part. X minus 3y minus 7 equals to 0. 3x minus 3y minus 15 equals to 0. That is the fourth part. X minus 3y minus 7 equals to 0 and 3x minus 3y minus 15 is equals to 0. Equation number first, equation number second. As we can see, they are in the standard form, they are equals to 0. And if we compare the coefficients, A1 upon A2, 1 by 3, B1 upon B2, minus 1 and minus 3 and minus 3, minus and minus cancel, 3 by 3, that is 1 by 1. So 1 by 3 upon and is not equals to 1. So it has unique solution. Again we will compare. On comparing with standard form, check a1, a2. a1 is 1, a2 is 3. Coefficients of x. b1 is minus 3, b2 is again minus 3, c1 is minus 7, c2 is minus 15. So what do I find? a1 upon a2 is equals to 1 by 3, b1 upon b2 is equals to minus 3 by minus 3, that is equals to 1 by 1. So a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. Therefore, the equation has unique solution. Now we can solve it either by elimination method, substitution method, or by the topic that we are going to discuss today, the method that we are going to discuss today, that is the cross multiplication method. Now, this method is slightly different from the rest of the method, but yes, it is the most easiest method for solving any kind of linear equation. When we do come to the next exercises, we will find there are several number of types of questions. So all the questions can be solved by this method. Now there are 2-3 steps that we need to follow while solving this using this method. First, cross multiplication. Cross multiplication method. The first and the foremost thing that we should remember is this, that the equation must be in the standard form. Yes, there are methods in which we can leave the constants on the other side and solve it. But the easy method to understand it is that bring the constants also on the same side, convert the equation into standard form. a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. I hope it is clear. Now for cross multiplication, we need to find the value of x and y, that is the variable. So x upon something equals to y upon something equals to 1 upon something. So x and y are the variables we need to find. What about this 1? 1 is a constant. 1 is a constant which does not change any number, either on multiplication or division. So we get 1. Now see, when we are writing x upon something, we will hide the coefficients of x. Which are the coefficients of x? a1 and a2. Hide them. What is left? b1, b2, c1, c2. So it will be b1, b2, c1, c2. Not upon, they are separate terms. Now we are writing under 1. Sorry, under y. Y, the coefficient of y. Hide the coefficients of y, that is b1, b2. So the next one will be c1, c2, a1, a2. c1, c2, a1, a2. Cyclic order, check. After c1, c2 it is again c1, c2, then a1, a2. 1 is a constant. Constant is c1, c2. So next one a1, a2, b1, b2. a1, a2, b1, b2. Can we write out the values? In your NCERT book, there is another method given. You can apply that also. But this is slightly easier to remember, so we use this one. Now we have the values of b1, b2, b2, c1, c2. All the values are here. We can substitute them over here. What do I get? X upon b1, b2 minus 3 minus 3, c1, c2 minus 7 minus 15 minus 3 minus 3 minus 7 minus 15 equals to y upon c1, c2 minus 7 minus 15, a1, a2 1 and 3, and 1 constant upon 1 and 3 minus 3 and minus. I hope everything is clear. Now we come down to the next step, but that is cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. Correct? So now here we come down, from here we will come down to multiplication. X upon, check over here, minus 3 is multiplied to minus 15, that is cross multiplication, as the name suggests. Minus 3 into minus 15. Minus 3 into minus 15. Then y1 c1 b2 into c1. Minus 3 into minus 7. Minus 3 into minus 7. And between the two cross multiplications, there will be a minus sign always. Equals to y upon, again same process, minus 7 into plus 3, minus 7 into plus 3, and minus 15 into 1. Minus 15 into 1. In between, minus sign. Equals to 1 upon 1 into minus 3, 1 into minus 3, and 3 into minus 3. 3 into minus 3. You can see at in between minus sign. Always remember the pattern. From top to bottom, from bottom to top, and in between minus sign. Open the brackets. X upon minus 3 into minus 15, minus minus plus 15, these are 45. Minus 3 into minus 7, minus into minus plus 3 7s are 21, plus 21, and outside it is minus sign, so minus 21 equals to y upon minus 7 into 3, minus 21, minus 15 into 1, minus 15, minus and minus plus 15 equals to 1 upon 1 into minus 3, minus 3, 3 into minus 3, minus 9, minus 9 and minus plus 9. We have opened the brackets and multiplied. Minus 3 into minus 7 plus 27 plus 21 plus 21 into minus 21. Minus 15 into 1 minus 15 minus 15 into minus plus 15. 3 into minus 3 minus 9 minus multiplied to minus plus 9. Solve the terms. X upon 45 minus 21. 5 minus 1, 4, 24 equals to y upon 21 minus 15, that is minus sign of the greater number, 21 minus 15, that is 6, and 1 upon minus 3 plus 9, that is plus 6. This is your first term, second term, third term. Now we need to find x and y, so we will equate first and third term from first and third. X upon 24 is equals to 1 upon 6. 24 is cross multiplied to 1. X is equals to 24 upon 6. 24 upon 6, that is what? 4. 6 4s are 24. From second and third. Second and third. Y upon minus 6 is equals to 1 upon 6. Minus 6 is cross multiplied to 1. So y is equals to minus 6 upon 6. That is y is equals to minus 1. You can solve this equation by substitution, elimination, and now it is done by cross multiplication. You can verify the results also. You can substitute the value of x and y over here. Left hand side will be equals to right hand side. For example, x is 4, y is minus 1. 4 ones are 4. Minus 3 into minus 1. That is plus 3. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 minus 7, 0. So this is your cross multiplication method. See, several number of questions can be done by elimination, substitution, cross multiplication. Yes. In exam, so which method to apply? In case they write just solve the linear equation, solve it by any method. But if they write solve the following equation by cross multiplication method, you will have to apply cross multiplication method. So this was exercise 3.5, first question, first part, and fourth part. You can do the second part on your own. Again, it is a unique solution. You have to solve it by cross multiplication method. Take a look at question number 3rd of the same exercise. Solve the following pair of linear equation by substitution and cross multiplication method. You have to solve it by both the methods. You can practice it with the help of elimination also. So here we have finished all three methods of solving linear equation into variables. First was substitution method, second was elimination method, third is your cross multiplication. Now we will come down to, in the next we will be coming down to graphical method, but before that we have several kind of questions to practice. That is in your exercise 3.5, 3.6 and few word problems as well. Students, please practice this method. Any doubts you have, please contact me. It is given as an example also in your NCERT. All the best.